Guys, this is Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And the Houston Rockets will play their 74th game of the regular season against Utah Jazz. Hopefully the Rockets can get back in the win column against this Utah Jazz team. Obviously, they had a 9-game winning streak that ended against the Nuggets, and then they won the other night against Atlanta, and that started a new winning streak for this Rockets team. But unfortunately, on February 22nd, the Rockets had one of their worst losses of the season, losing to the Utah Jazz. Hopefully that can change tonight, and the Rockets can get back on a new winning streak against this Utah Jazz team. So, yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna go over injuries and preview this matchup for the Rockets. So, Rockets injury report tonight. Obviously, Reed Shepard's still out, but there is some there's been reported there's some progress with his injury. Steven Adams and Amen Thompson are game time decisions, but I'm going to go ahead and predict Steven Adams plays in this game tonight. I'm not sure about Amen Thompson. I wouldn't rush him back against Utah Jazz team, but that's just me. And so, yeah, Amen Thompson and Steven Adams are game time decisions. And for the Jazz, John Collins is out. Taylor Hendricks is out for the season, which he didn't even play in the last matchup. Again, he's been out for a while. He had that really tough broken leg, lower leg injury. It was really bad. Lauri Markkanen is out. Jordan Clarkson is out for the season. So they're without those guys. But Lauri Markkanen, the four players I just mentioned, Lauri Markkanen was the only guy that played in that last matchup against the Rockets on February 22nd. Now, I think the key things is you look at the Rockets and their 9-point loss to the Jazz last time when they played them. They in that game, when they lost 115-124, they were missing a lot of guys. I mean, you were missing Fred VanVleet. He's definitely going to be playing in this game tonight. He went crazy in Utah last year. He had like 40 points or something like that in Utah last year. He went crazy in Utah at the end of last season in April, and here we are near April as well this season. And so no Fred VanVleet. There was no Tari. That was the second night of a back-to-back. The Rockets played the Timberwolves the night before, and Tari Eason played a lot of minutes in that game. And, he didn't play in the second night of the back-to-back. He'll be playing tonight. The Rockets also didn't have Steven Adams in that game. So you know that you're going to have two guys back tonight in Tari Eason and Fred VanVleet who didn't play in that game. Hopefully they'll have the other guy they didn't have in that game, Steven Adams, play tonight. Now, you might miss Amen Thompson, but the way I look at it is this Utah Jazz team compared to the last time they faced this Rockets team, they've lost Lauri Markkanen. In that game, Lauri Markkanen was key for the Jazz. Now, Keontae George was the best player for Utah. He had 38 and 6 in that game, but Markkanen was the second best player with 23 and 10 in that game where the Rockets lost by 9 to the Jazz. They don't have Markkanen. The Rockets also didn't have Fred, Tari, or Steven, and they're at least going to get back Fred and Tari tonight back from February 22nd when they didn't have them. And, you also might get Steven back who didn't play in that game as well. So I think this could be an easy win for the Rockets. And I think with a couple harder matchups coming up after this, you got Phoenix on Sunday night, which is that's a very important matchup because you really want to beat Phoenix because, if Phoenix loses, the Rockets get a better draft pick. But so, you got Phoenix on Sunday, and then the second night of a back-to-back, you got the Lakers. So very, very important back-to-back for the Rockets on Sunday and Monday. And so if you're the Rockets, if you can go ahead and control this game against the Jazz and beat them to the point where the Rockets starters and main players don't have to play a lot in the second half, I think that'd be great. Your starting lineups, if Amen Thompson plays, we know it will be Fred, Dillon, Jalen, Amen, and LP. If there's no Amen, it'll be Tari Eason in the starting lineup. That's the way it's been. I mean, because Amen didn't play the other night against the Hawks, Tari was in the starting lineup, so that's the way it'll just be. But I think this is going to be a fun one to see. And Jalen Green, keep an eye out for this. He's had success against Utah Jazz. Tonight, if he scored 32 the other night, tonight if he drops 30 points again, he'll pass Yao Ming for most 30-point games as a Rocket, which will give him control for 8th of all time in Rockets history. That's crazy. Only his 4th season doing that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Rockets.